Right, so this is my review for The Boys Season 2. I'm going to go into full spoilers. I'm going to be talking about what I liked, what I didn't like, and my overall thoughts on the season, especially the finale. And like I said, it's going to be a spoiler-filled review. So, yeah, you've been warned. But yeah, starting off, I really thought Anthony Starr done an amazing job as Homelander again this season. Like, every time he's on screen, you are terrified for what he's going to do. And it feels like he's Homelander is slowly slipping more and more into his insanity every day. Even though he was already insane off the get-go, but you can really see each episode he is getting more and more just done with everything. It just feels like one day he is going to snap. So I hope we see that in season 3. And I really like Stormfront this season as well. At first I thought she might be a bit annoying. Like in the first episode I was like, oh, okay. But then like the next time we see her we're like, okay, you are pretty fucking scary. Like when her and Homelander are on screen together, like you don't know what's going to go down. You're either going to kill someone, fuck each other, or do both at the same time because that happens. Yeah, it was pretty messed up. Squeeze a guy's head off the wall and start fucking over his dead body, wiping blood on their faces. Okay, messed up, but alright. And I really liked as well how you get more backstory into the boys as well, like Huey, Frenchie, and Mother's Milk. Especially Frenchie, he has more of a backstory than anyone this season. I really like that. I liked Kimiko's arc as well. I thought she was done really well because you find out why she's like the way she is, and you see her start to throughout the season become more and more like interactive with the boys. Because at first she was like just a weapon, but now she is like interacting with Frenchie a lot more. She's teaching them her language, like sign language. She's kind of interacting with the boys a little bit more as well. So that was really good to see. And the fight scenes in this season were really, really fucking good. Like especially when you have Maeve and Starlight and Kimiko fighting against Stormfront. I thought that was done really well, and I was like, this is pretty fucking badass. And then, like the fact that Stormfront made it out with just like a bit of blood in her cheek kind of shows how powerful she actually is. Just for her to get like blown up and like 5 seconds later off Ryan, which I thought was done really well. Because like you see like Stormfront choking Ryan's mum, and you're like, fuck, what is going to happen here? And you see Ryan, you're like, he's going to do it. But you don't expect him to kill his mum as well. It just like you know he's going to hit Stormfront, but you don't know if she's going to die or not. And then when he kills both Stormfront and Becca, I was like, that is pretty gruesome. Like you see Stormfront lying, looking like a chiseled Anakin from episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and you just see like Becca lying there, like blood coming out her neck, and I was like, fucking hell, I did not expect that, and that is going to have a lot of carryover to season 3, which I'm thinking. So that was really good. And I felt like the CGI this season was top notch again, just like in season 1. I thought everything looked amazing. It's like genuinely movie quality, and I loved all like the nods to Justice League when they go, "Oh yeah, Joss's rewrites." I was like, "Yeah, that's a complete dig at Justice League," which I thought was really fucking funny. And my only problems with the season, I would say, are mostly with like the pacing issues in the first few episodes, because I feel like because all the boys were often a separate thing, there was like it wasn't paced very well, and it wasn't at its greatest, but it was still pretty good. It just wasn't amazing, and I felt like Hugh and Starlight had this on and off again relationship, which really really annoyed me. Because I was just kind of like, can you just be the girl or not? Because I really can't be fucked with this anymore. But yeah, like they agreed in the end that they're going to be the girl, and I just hope that doesn't fucking change again, just for them to split up again. So yeah, and I felt like the deep, like there was kind of no point in them. I mean, I guess they gave Maeve the footage of the flight, but that was it. I was just kind of like, what is he doing here in that church as well? Hopefully they play more into season 3, but the deep just kind of told the church to suck his dick at the end of it, so I don't know what's going to happen then. And Adrian, he was like, he didn't have much to do, but he gave Huey and Starlight the files of Stormfront being a Nazi, which I thought was done really well, and I loved how that got outed. Like, I really loved the fact that it was kind of done through memes from everyone. I was like, yeah, because that is exactly what happens. Like, you see a thing in a meme before you actually see it on the news these days. So I thought that was like done really well, and it was like really accurate to how like the public act today, especially like, the way the boys are manipulated in the media by the PR people. It kind of shows you how like much PR people can manipulate just general people and make them think things that aren't necessarily true. Because obviously they make Homelander out to be this wholesome like Superman, but in reality he is like a serial killer rapist. So I thought that was done really well, and I like Maeve's arc a lot this season as well. I felt like she in the first season you kind of like, is she good, is she bad? You don't really know, when you find out this season that she is good, but she's been manipulated so much by Homelander. where you realise it's like, right, so everything she's done, she isn't a bad person. In this season, she does redeem herself as well, which I thought was done really well, especially when she helped obviously fight Stormfront and she saved Butcher and Ryan. And honestly, in that scene where Becca died, I genuinely thought Butcher was going to beat fuck out Ryan with that crowbar. I was like, oh my god, he's going to get Jason Todd. But he didn't. It was fine. But I loved how like Butcher and Ryan at the end, they were sitting at the bit, and then it's like Butcher's like, "What did I tell you?" And Ryan's like, "Don't be a cunt." I was like, "That, yeah, that I think everybody should follow that advice. To be fair, but yeah, overall, I thought this is like a really, really good season, and I can't wait to see where season 3 goes. I feel like we're going to see a lot more of Ryan, which I really can't wait for, and I feel like there's going to be I don't know how they're going to go about. I can't remember her name, but like the woman from the CIA who was blowing up heads. So at first I was like, wait, is she good or bad? Like when she done that then, and I realised she blew up the other CIA woman's head at the start, and I was like, okay, she's bad. But I don't know what she's going to do. I think she's just using it to get more power. But yeah, overall, I'd say this is an amazing season. And if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it an A. Like, it genuinely is just top notch, and I really can't wait for season 3. So thanks for watching. I have a Instagram, and it's called @Rodgers Reviews Comics. If you want to check that out, you can subscribe and you can comment whatever you thought on the season. And also thanks a lot to my mate Dylan for giving me the intro music for this. I'll put a link down to his channel in the description as well. So thanks a lot for watching.